Banking with Us is brought to you by Flight Connections. Now, insurance is where one party indemnifies another from loss in the case of specific contingencies. Now, there are different types of insurance. Life insurance and general insurance are just two types. But did you know that insurance is a part of a long-term personal investment plan? Well, stay tuned. This is Banking with Us, and I'm Amita Prasad-Webb. Sagicor Life Jamaica is the insurance arm of Sagicor Group Jamaica. Candice Campbell-Palmer is a senior life underwriter. She has been with the company for over 18 years, and she tells us more.
It's an amazing company to work with, one that I've been with for over 18 years. Do I have any regret? Absolutely none. Let me give you a little background about Sagicor though. Sagicor Life Jamaica, and I'm being specific here, it's the Life of Jamaica that started June 1, 1970. And it started with a group of executives, naming R. Danny Williams. Wow, we all love him so much. He's still a part of the company. And they started with a bang. In 1970, June 1, they brought home, the sales force brought home over $1 million worth of sales. That was big thing, 1970. Life of Jamaica started out selling regular products, whole life, term life, just regular products, little investment in there and the whole works. They did well and still doing well because we still consider ourselves Life of Jamaica. But in 2008, we rebranded and took on our parent company name, Sagicor Financial Corporation. That's our parent company. That is over 100 years, and it's an international company that is in over 50 countries over the world, right? And so we're still here doing well and doing well for Jamaica. We offer life insurance, we offer health insurance, critical illness coverage. We offer investment products. So we are very wide. We offer something for everybody. And we offer products from age 0 to 80 and age 0 to 75 for non-medical plan, right? And when I say non-medical plan, you might not understand what I mean. There are people out there who might be saying, I have AIDS, I have cancer, I have this illness, I'm not going to get insurance. We have products that we sell to persons who can just sign and they get the product. We ask them no medical question, right? Everybody needs life insurance. If you're rich, you need life insurance to preserve your wealth. And if you don't have any wealth, you need life insurance to create wealth. So everyone needs insurance. We have done over 375 million every month, and for our figure last year we did over $4.5 billion. That speaks volume for our company and the service that we continue to offer the regular day-to-day people of Jamaica. Their professionalism, their integrity, their human side of Sagicor, the way they care for community, the way they care for the common person out there. I don't know if you know about our Sigma Run that we do. That's one of our biggest charity. We choose an organization every year that we give back to, and we outfit them with whatever they need. And just the day-to-day man that can write a simple letter to Sagicor to say, I need help. I've done that to a lot of persons to say, address the letter to XYZ, and they have done it. And Sagicor reach out to them whether they're a client of ours or not. So it's an amazing company.
Did you know alien abduction insurance is also known as UFO insurance. It covers you in the event that you can prove that you have been abducted by non-human life forms, provided the terms and the conditions of the policy are met along with the conditions that would substantiate the proof. UFO Abduction Insurance Company in Altamont Springs, Florida, sells a $10 million alien abduction policy. The company has paid out claims and has sold more than 100,000 policies. Coming up next, types of insurance. Cousins has been a financial advisor for over 18 years. She breaks down what you need to know about insurance.
Insurance is a creation of wealth. Insurance is an intangible asset. It protects the family, it protects your business. It can be used as a living benefit, meaning that if you are critically ill, and you want some funds to take care of your medical expenses, it is there to help you. It's not just there for death only. Insurance is for living benefit. Insurance is for future income like pension and all those stuff. If you buy a policy from us, what we do is we pool the funds of all the investors, and then that pool fund is invested. And whenever there's an eventuality, the claimant make a claim. And that claim now will help that claimant to do whatever they want to do in terms of maybe getting better if they're sick, or if it's a death, it can use to enhance their income or enhance their living benefits. Premium is a monthly or semi-annually or annual amount that paid for a coverage, or like the sum insured that you're insured for. So each month or semi-annually or annually, you would pay that amount of money for your coverage. Without paying that money, your policy will lapse. So you have to pay that money in order to keep the insurance in place or active. The premium is invested. We use part of the premium to pay people like me administrative costs. To sit and talk to you is a cost. So we use that money to pay for administrative work. And also it is pooled so that we can pay for any loss that may occur for a claimant.
What are the types of insurance products available at Sagicor Life?
Types of insurance in terms of generally, you have general insurance and you have life insurance. You have living benefit insurance. Those are the three main types. General insurance speaks to property, motor vehicle, business. Life insurance is a coverage that is based on your life. So if you have when you die, not if, when you die, that sum is payable to your beneficiary. So that's life insurance, and it also encompasses personal accident, disability. It also have accidental death, accidental dismemberment. Some business persons use that keyman insurance. So if you have a key person in the business and if you're gone, you're not here anymore, at least you have that, or you become critically ill, you have that insurance that you can, it doesn't replace you. What it does is that the keyman insurance is used to find a key person, right, for the key person in the business, so that person can continue, the business continuity can go on. Insurance is considered as an investment because when you put aside the premium on a monthly basis for a coverage, you're actually investing in yourself. You're investing in your family and you're investing in your business. If you have a loss, that coverage that is paid to you, the claim that is paid to you, you can use it for so many different reasons. Case in point, if you have a critical illness again, then the critical illness amount that is paid. You have a health card, but the health card can do so much and no more. But the critical illness plan gives you money in your hand. That money is used if the person has a stroke. It is used to take care of transportation, which is very expensive to take the person to and from the doctor. It is used for living the daily expenses, like your mortgage, your light, your water, whatever. And for like a man or a single person, you can, and you don't have anybody to take care of you, you can employ some nurse aide to come in and assist you while you're there. It also, so that one living benefit money for a critical illness plan, it can be used for so many things other than the medical expenses. Because you know the medical expenses there, and that is a must. But you can imagine if you're sick and you're there and you don't have any money to pay your light, pay your mortgage, you're gonna die. And that's what causes most people to die. Not the illness, but the lack of funds. And that's how it ties into the investment, because if you have your investment and you become ill, you're gonna pull from that investment in order to survive. So if you have your insurance now, you know, rest assured, Sagicor will pay. If I become critically ill, Sagicor will pay. If I die, my loved one will be taken care of by Sagicor. So those are some of the ways that insurance is used as an investment. And also for business continuity. Most time persons die, the business dies. Why the business dies? There's no more money coming in. So if I have a business and I insure myself and my successor or my beneficiaries to take over, once I leave 100 million, the business can continue. And if I had owed the bank, they can use some of the money from that money to pump into the business and improve the business. So that's how it ties in. For me, whenever time I'm insuring someone, I have to add investment or some savings towards their policy. Because it doesn't make sense you're there paying insurance only. We know the importance of it and we know that it is important, but you want to also save. You want to have some liquidity. You want to know that if in case something should happen, for argument's sake, COVID. When COVID happened, my client called me and said, Caroline, I can't pay the premium anymore. My boss said that I'm to stay home for 6 months. And I said, my God, how am I going to do this now? And she said, all right then, cancel some of the policies and keep the ones that are necessary. I said, no. You have give me some time. And I took some time to research our policy and found 800,000 on it. And that money, I told her she can pay for 6 months and leave the rest and let it go on, gain some more interest on it, and then she can use it until she gets back to work. So that is one of the benefits of having the investment on your plan. Back to school, persons, I'm telling you, come on, Sagicor head office building, yes, so the building is full. From July to September, it's full. Reason being, the investment that is on the policy, the savings that is on the policy, they pull that money to assist them in back to school. They use that money to deposit on a house. They use it to liquidate their mortgage. You can use it because some persons don't know that you can use their insurance. What you do, you buy insurance policy when you take out the mortgage. That's what I encourage my clients to do. And that policy grow with your mortgage. So whenever time the investment reach at a point where it can liquidate your mortgage, you can do that. It's not all of them will do it, but you can do that so that you can buy another house for another investment income, so you can use that as well.
Coming up next, what are some do's and don'ts? Stay tuned. Shamar Clark, a financial advisor at Sagicor Life, talks do's and don'ts of insurance. What are some do's and don'ts when applying for insurance? What are some things that we need to keep in mind?
Do's and don'ts when it comes down to insurance. There are a lot more don'ts than even the do's when I can work it out. So don't not pay your policy. Right? So you went through the entire process of sitting with the advisor, breaking out whatever needs you are, being so open, and you're sharing all your life, and then you put this policy in force. You did the medical everything, and then after a year or 2 years, you just stop paying the policy because things might have crunched and gotten difficult. Right? If a situation like that comes, don't hide from your advisor. Communicate with us so we're able to tailor or make some changes to the plans, because most of the plans, if not all the plans, are able to be changed. If your income bracket changes, increases or decreases, we can make amendments to that, so the policies remain in force. When you're in the application process, ensure that you fully disclose. You don't want to tell us that you don't smoke. any at all, you're not a smoker. And then you end up catching lung cancer because you are a smoker. Understand? And then there's evidence of you being a consistent smoker over the years. Now that you consider a misrepresentation, correct? And if you were the insurance company, you'll say, listen to me, something is wrong with that, yes? So fully disclose. Be as honest as possible in the initial stages when you're getting the policy enforced. As I said, keep it enforced as long as possible. Another do your annual reviews, right? So your advisor will reach out to you per year, right? We'll try to reach out to you at least once per year on the annual reviews. If you don't hear from us for whatever reason, take up your phone and call us, right? Do your annual reviews. It fits into your personal portfolio. It is not our policy, it is your policy for the benefit of your family. So ensure that you follow up on your policy. One of the things when you're looking at purchasing your own life insurance policy, don't look at the price, look at the value that you're getting. So if your need is to get $50 million worth of life insurance based on your income, the amount of debts you have, and the amount of families that you want to protect, just in case you should pass, try to get the 50 million, but you might not be able to purchase the entire amount in terms of whole life. You can mix it with some term to make it a little bit more cost effective for your budget, because remember, everything can be tailored to suit your needs. So based on the products that we have here at Sagicor, every single person from $500 upwards can afford to purchase a policy that can suit their personal needs. You might not be able to get the entire amount, right? But at least you have some insurance is better than no insurance. So ensure that you look at the value that you're getting. Don't look at the price. There's a total difference between price and value. So for those individuals that might say that they don't think they need any form of life insurance coverage, there are two questions that I'd like to ask, right? Pretty easy. In the event of your passing, is there anybody that might be financially distraught based on that? If the answer to that is yes, then the other question is, do you care? And if it is that the answers to both of those are yes, that means you're a good candidate to have that life insurance discussion, because the aim of that now is to ensure that you're going to leave something for your dependents. Now, another person will say, well, the answers to those are no. You say, all right, is it that you want to purchase a property? For most young and ambitious persons, it's going to be yes. So long and short, you're going to be purchasing, you have to purchase a property. If you're going to be purchasing a property, you're going to be buying life insurance, if you want to or not, because it has to be built in the mortgage. But now having the understanding of the benefits of having your own, that's a purpose to purchase your own. So almost every single person, everybody has a need for life insurance, but not everybody will get it, because most persons don't understand their personal needs when it comes down to life insurance products. So one, if it's that you want to pass on something for your family members, you want to leave an education fund, you want a mortgage liquidation fund, these are the things that you look at when you're talking about the benefits of life insurance and the purposes of you getting it. And another benefit, so look at somebody that still says they don't need it. Yes? If you get a critical illness today, would you be able to fully fund it? Would you be able to pay the medical expenses? Would you be able to comfortably pay the prescription fees, pay the doctors, the private care? Would you be able to comfortably pay those things while achieving your goals? Yes? So those are questions that you need to ask. It's an uncomfortable conversation for most initially because of what we are discussing. And it's a little bit morbid, but as advisors we end up having to have that discussion very openly, very frankly, so a person can understand exactly what their needs are, so we can actually cover those needs. So that's my purpose and that's my passion. So another do of purchasing insurance when it comes out to insurance is do buy the insurance today. The best time to have had your insurance in place is yesterday. The other best time is today. Now, why I'm saying that is that insurance, the cost of insurance continues to increase by the day. Good? So if the cost that you're purchasing the policy at today will not exist in 6 months and won't exist next year. So it's best to lock in your cost today, your price today. And remember, I said it to you, the premium that you're paying is being invested and the interest is being stored. So one way or another, if you die, money is being paid out to your dependent. If you live long, then the money is going to go to you later on. And if you just want to get some cash value off a policy, the money is there. So there's not a policy that you're not purchasing something that you're never going to get the benefit of. It's guaranteed that you're going to get your benefits. So insurance is what we use. We consider that it's the easiest form of creating an estate. An estate is technically what you leave behind once you leave this earth, yes? So, well, that's not really an estate. An estate is all you own. Yes, but in the context of what we're discussing now about a part of an estate in terms of what you leave behind, an inheritance, that's what we're discussing. So if you have a discussion with me today, and we work out the fact that you might have a daughter and a son, and you want to have 50 million worth of coverage. So if you die today, you'd like to leave that for them. Good? We ink it, you go and do the medicals, just like how we explain the application process, you go through all of that, the policy is issued, and I call you and say, hey, this is your contract in hand. Yes? And next week, God forbid, you're driving on the road, and you take a second to look down on a text, the same time another driver takes a second to look down on his phone, and then there's an accident, and you're no longer here. That money is passed directly, it goes directly to your dependents, so it doesn't go through probate anywhere at all, it goes directly to your dependents tax-free. So that is a form of inheritance, and that's one of the easiest forms of leaving a proper inheritance or a legacy, a financial legacy for our loved ones.
And that's it for Banking with Us this week. I hope you choose to have insurance as a part of your long-term personal investment plan. I've been your host, Amita Prasadweb, and thank you for tuning in. Banking with Us was brought to you by Flight Connections.